Yo, what's going on, folks? This is Derek, manning up, men building men. Hey, man, men, we have got to get back in the communities, man. All everything I see in the news, this 13-year-old kid killed a 15-year-old kid. We got to get back into our communities, man. There was a time when I grew up, man, everybody knew everything because everybody knew everybody in the community. We took care of each other. If you got in trouble at school, and my next door neighbor saw it that I was being dumb, they would stop me. Then they would tell my parents. Now, y'all don't give a damn about your neighbors. People breaking people's houses. Used to have, cookouts, gatherings in the neighborhood. Now, y'all don't even wave at each other when you pass in the street. I need to know what we can do to help the communities get back to where they used to be. You guys always talking about make America great again. Shit, that's how you make them great again, by you get back into the communities. If you see something that's not regular, like a kid wearing a trench coat in the middle of summer, man, talk to that kid, man. Maybe only thing he needs is somebody to talk to him. Maybe he just needs to know that somebody cares because maybe his parents are always working or they don't have time. But you in that neighborhood could be the person who helps. Parents, everybody is not a creep. And you would know that if everybody participated in their neighborhood. We used to be outside as kids playing kickball with your neighbors. You knew everybody. You talked to everybody. You knew the parents. You knew their kid. I mean, it's different now. Everybody is to themselves. Nobody gives a damn about anybody else but themselves. That's not everybody, but majority, if you look, man, nobody cares if it doesn't have anything to do with them. Some of these murders and spousal abuses and thefts can be avoided if, as a community, we were together. And this is not a race thing, black, white, Mexican, Asian, no matter what it is, as a community, if we all on the same page, we can stop a lot of the things that are happening in this community, happening in this world, especially happening in the United States. Damn the president. You guys worried about the president. Man, damn the president. Damn Biden, damn Trump, damn all of them. Start with the people that can affect your state. Governors, senators, hell, anybody that's sheriffs, judges. You guys are worried about the wrong thing. The president. Man, the president can't do anything without the backing of the House or the Senate. Worry about smaller things like your community and your neighborhood and your family, and work together with them to make America great. You don't have to say again, just great. I'm on my soapbox today. It's Friday. I ain't got no job, and I ain't got nothing to do. I'm drawing a Charter Oak on this Friday. Can we please get back to the communities? Get involved in the community. You don't like your HOA? Get involved. You don't like how the Boys and Girls Club is carrying things? Get involved. You don't like how the school is dealing with bullies, dealing with classes, dealing with kids fighting in school? Get involved. There's no way if a kid fights in school, he should go to jail. That don't make sense. Don't make that kid go to jail because he got into a fight. Me and a friend of mine was talking, and you may be able to cut out the school shootings if you let the kids have a fist fight. That way he ain't holding it. That way it ain't building up. Oh, that bull is messing with you. Pop that some bitch in the nose. Guess what? You may not win the fight, but he damn sure gonna respect you tomorrow. That he knows you gonna pop him in the nose. If you don't like how courthouses and those types of things are carrying business, get involved. Don't sit on your soapbox like I'm doing right now and say, oh man, I don't know what we could get involved. Figure it out. Learn. Go to meetings. If we don't get back to taking over the community, we will be lost. Rich, poor, it doesn't matter. We are not involved in the community. Be quiet. Like my dog's gonna listen. See, I'm not involved in my dogs down there barking. Probably working at the trash man doing his job. Growing up, I remember my mom used to give the mailman water when he went door to door. Hey, you thirsty? Yeah, give him water. The Charlie Chip man used to come in the neighborhood and sell cookies, tater chips, candy. The ice cream man used to come in the neighborhood, sell ice cream. Man, we don't even trust, or you can't even trust the ice cream man. Hell, we don't even trust Santa Claus for the kids to sit on his lap to tell him what he wants for Christmas. We've got 13-year-old on trial for capital murder for robbing a 15-year-old and then taking his life. 13 years old. There's a possibility that could have been stopped if somebody talked to that kid. It doesn't have to be his parents all the time. It could be somebody else in the community that gives a damn enough to reach out to help people who are in trouble. But as of right now, as I see, we don't give a damn about anybody if it doesn't affect us. And every day, it may not affect you today, but what if you could have saved that kid from taking one of your family members' lives by just having a conversation with him the day before? But instead, you walk by him. I see kids in the store. I be like, hey man, why you got your pants like that, bro? That ain't. I mean, oh man, that's just a style, old school, bro. It looks terrible. In my day, we wore baggy pants with long t-shirts, but you would never catch my ass hanging out. Even with some of the people I hung with had ass, I'm like, man, that shit looks terrible, man. You need to pull your pants up, bro. All I'm asking is for you to wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, what can I do different today that's going to impact my community? Besides walking past that kid with his head down and not asking him, hey, are you okay? I see you got your head down. Man, keep your head up. Everything's in front of you. Or if we see an incident or something happening, instead of getting involved, we want to be the first one to go live to show what the hell is going on instead of helping the person. You might have saved that person's life. But no, you want to be on live. You want to be first. You want to get the first 85 views. And then to somebody in the comments like, hey man, why don't you get involved? Why don't you help that person? Oh man, it's not my place to help. Yes, it is. If you can affect the outcome, it is your place to help. Help us help the people get back on their feet. We need to take back the communities that we've allowed to go to hell in a handbasket. I know if I did something wrong in front of Troy's parents, Troy's mother's parents, Marla was going to say something to me. In front of Steve's parents, Newbie or Smith, mom and dad was going to say something to me. I grew up with parents that were involved. We went to a baseball game, basketball game, football game. If we were going to each other's house, the parents would take responsibility and make sure nothing was going to happen to any of us. If my mom saw you doing something wrong, she definitely gonna correct you. When people try to give my mom free food when she come home, she's like, "Hey, tell them don't give me the more damn free food. I don't want their free food." All I ask is if you can help take back the communities, talk to the kids that may need help. Help talk to your neighbor who is struggling that may need help. I hardly know anybody in my neighborhood. Not because I don't want to, because there's only a couple that will talk to you, especially when they see you outside. If I see you outside, I'll say, hey. And then if you are welcoming, I will continue the conversation. But a lot of people say, hey, and then go back inside. I'm like, damn. We live in the same neighborhood. How can you help me if you don't even know me? Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you, man. I'm sitting down in this chair asking you to get involved with your kids' friends, the friends of your kids' friends, so you know the character of those kids. Parents know. My mom told me many times, man, you might not want to hang out with them. They seem cool now, but they're going to turn on you. Or if something happens, it's you against them. Are they going to protect you as well? Or are they just going to think about themselves? You could have a great kid. He could hang with another great kid. And there'd be one bad apple in the group that takes down all the kids. Why? Because we don't know about that kid. Help take back the communities. Get involved. That is the message for Friday, May 31st, before we go into June, the hot months in Houston. Man, we can't continue to have 13-year-olds taking 15-year-old lives without any explanation or reason why, and just call him a monster. Something made that kid a monster. Something in that kid's life made him a killer. Whether it's desperation, whether it's somebody messing with him, somebody raping him, somebody abusing him, something in this kid's life might have turned him into a monster. Monsters aren't born, they're built, they're raised, they're made. That's all I got, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Manning up, men building men. Take back the fucking community. Excuse my language. Hey, y'all have a great Friday. Peace.